Lately, I've been more active in Yu-Gi-Oh!, specifically the Master Duel online simulation game. While I have played it regularly since launch, I haven't done anything outside of a duel here and there until the past couple of weeks. With that, I realized we did a Steam Deck video for Legacy of the Duelist, but never did one for this game. So we're here to fix that today. It'll be a fairly quick one as there's not a lot you can change. So let's get started. Here is how I've gotten Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel to run on the original Steam Deck. For a brief summary, Master Duel is an online simulator for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. It's an always online game, giving you some single player stuff to practice, online multiplayer to duel against others in ranked localized rooms and events. And while Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution does have a much better tutorial for those learning the game, Master Duel has an enormous amount of more cards that get added regularly and a way to craft cards you need instead of always relying on the RNG of opening packs. It's also an incredibly accessible game. You add friends in the game itself and your Konami account can be synced to all platforms you own, be it PlayStation, Switch, PC, mobile, etc. You'll always log in on the new platform with your progress completely intact. Let's move on to how the game runs. I wouldn't have doubts at all, but I actually ran this game on my Lenovo Legion Go last week, and while the menus run great and duels do run smoothly a while into them above 120 to 140 FPS, every duel I started on that handheld for the first several turns lags in the 10 to 25 FPS range. Thankfully, Steam Deck users don't have that problem. You won't get a never-ending 60 FPS, but you won't have those weird drops like on the Legion Go. The settings you use in this game don't matter all that much, and that's because of the online nature of the game. It tends to stutter when swapping menus or loading certain screens, something that Switch players are very familiar with from when this game originally launched. These stutters will happen no matter what. I've tried all the different graphical settings, proton layers, and it's always there. Thankfully, it's mostly in the menu, so you don't have to worry about it happening in the actual card game every turn. But circling back to graphical settings, you don't actually have that many options to tweak. You've got your normal, recommended, and high resolution presets, but even in the custom preset, you can't actually tweak that much. You can change the anti-aliasing, card image quality, view mode between windowed and full screen, and resolution, except not really. Resolution is an option on the PC version of the game, but the Steam Deck cannot change it to anything outside of 1280 by 720. The settings you want to use basically boils down to how many stutters are you okay with. The menu stutters are going to happen no matter what, going from the main menu to duel mode or loading into a duel when players get their starting hands. The mid-duel stutters, however, can be brought down with settings. If you're going on high, the game will stutter for big effects like ace monster animations or extra deck summons. And the lower your settings are, the fewer these stutters will happen. Unfortunately, you can't get rid of all of them. I went in and turned everything off I could, and it happened a lot less, but it still happened. As sad as it might be, I would put your settings on recommended for the best experience, which is, of course, what the game already defaults to. You get stutters, but not too many. Next, let's go into battery life. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel will give the original Steam Deck a battery life of about 3 hours, just under what the original Switch and Switch Lite models get. Not too bad. Now, as we wrap this up, I would definitely recommend Master Duel to Steam Deck users. It's not going to be a perfect 60 FPS, but you can get it mostly there with a few stutters, mostly localized to swapping menus. It might not be perfection, but it's a great way to play this game on the go if you don't want the mobile version's intense battery burn or blurry resolution, or the Nintendo Switch's improved but still not great amount of stuttering. And that's all I've got for you today. I'll be back soon with more handheld PC performance and reviews. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.